Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. Basically a month into the season, here in Week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the South Alabama Jaguars and the Kentucky Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Coach Applewhite told me before the game he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Jaguars will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Wildcats offense will get the football first. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack. We thought we might see some of this. He'll go to the Wildcat formation here.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in a phone booth, right?
Could be an outing. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Slings it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be third and long. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And we get a look at Bishop Davenport. They're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands. Off-play action on first down. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete.
I think that's a throw the quarterback's just got to take a little bit off it to make it easy on his intended target. He just threw that out far a little too much, and too much mustard as well.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. And is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. Right back to the well. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off the RPO, complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Jaguars are flying down the field. Dropping back, it's Davenport. He'll pull it down and run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Woods. Open space at the 25. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. That pass is incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Unloads to the right. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Card in the backfield. It's Gilmore. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the option. Now the pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Breaks into the open. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Wildcats will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Wildcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Now on the move. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for this offense. Pulls it again on the option. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. They'll run it with Baxter. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. They've converted on 4th down once, but here's the big one. 4th and goal. They'll look to run it with C.J. Baxter. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And right down the middle. Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Throwing right. He's got it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running inside, it's Phillips. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short and it's fourth down. The Jaguars will punt it away on fourth down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And the Jaguars will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The pitch. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Shakes off the defender. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Motion from the wide receiver. Complete on third down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Jenkins. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Might as well stick with him. Makes a man miss. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The run inside. It's Phillips. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a gap. It's Malone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Jaguars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Alabama. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And some room to work. Turning it on! Past the 50, the 40, the 20, 10. He is in! Touchdown, Kentucky!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense lining up for a first down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Woods. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Jaguars line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
And the offense...
He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kentucky right back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down. Now 2nd and 4. Back to pass.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. He goes right back to the air. Hauls it in. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Well, you love to see that, right? They put themselves in a position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the uprights. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Oklahoma in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Sooners sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game at Kroger Field. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Back to throw, it's Davenport. Pressure coming. Working on the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Face man. Defeated.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to keep it in the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Jenkins. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Jaguars trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Makes the grab. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off cover. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Around the corner, it's Phillips. Touchdown, Jaguars! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. They'll stop things momentarily for an injury on the play. There is a Kentucky Wildcat down. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Kentucky. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go right back to him. Spins away from the difference. Oh, he did it again. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Davenport. Hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there.
Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. Now on the option. Pulls it on the option. He'll pitch it. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. There he goes! And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Sometimes you dial up the right place, sometimes you get the right penalty. Either way, it's a 3rd down conversion for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Touchdown Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive. Back to pass, it's Davenport.
Here's a heat. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Ball's on the 16, and they need 6 on second down. They'll run it on the counter. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. Finds a man in the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Woods. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Marion. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Grabbed behind the line. It's Phillips. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. It's Davenport. Fires left. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Jaguars will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. At the 20. Touchdown, Kentucky! He got a step and just dusted the field. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Jaguars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
As a coaching staff, you love when your players can go and execute like that on 4th down multiple times on this drive. This offense right now, they are dialed into the game plan, and they are leaving it all out on the field, trailing in this game.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Tackle, and he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Woods. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Davenport. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The Jaguars want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Took a shot as he threw.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.